Hello everyone, and welcome to my Sister Wives Today Update channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Sister Wives, David Woolley expresses his genuine emotions regarding Kody. David Woolley, star of Sister Wives, is up about his genuine sentiments regarding his wife's ex-husband, Kody Brown. The first encounter between the two guys will take place on Sunday, November 10th. Given that David is aware of what Kody and Christine endured, tensions will inevitably be high. Both the marriage and the breakup were difficult. So, is David a fan now that they've met in person? To read his entire ideas, continue reading. David Woolley expresses his genuine emotions regarding Kody. Since 1994, Christine Brown Woolley had only ever been with Kody Brown. She did her best to make things work even though she knew he wasn't interested in her and had some really nasty ways. She took care of the house and all the kids, making her the best caregiver. But when she'd had enough, she didn't hesitate to back off. Fortunately, Robyn Brown became the fourth wife and provided Kody with the obedience and loyalty he so desperately needed. Christine had also changed from being submissive to being fiercely independent by 2021, when Kody ended their intercourse. Thus, she moved to Utah from Flagstaff and the plural family. She thrived despite Kody's outbursts and obvious unhappiness. In an attempt to find love, she joined a matchmaking service, and she was successful. From their first date, Christine knew David Woolley was magical. Before becoming engaged, they started arranging their wedding right away, and they have been married for a year. David Woolley and Kody Brown first met at a family gathering early in their courtship. David shares his true feelings on Christine's ex-husband in an interview with ET. When filming a scene with his wife's ex, he is asked what it was like to leave. David said that it wasn't a huge concern because he is a reasonably diplomatic person. It was okay because he had experienced this with previous ex-partners. He obviously calms Christine down, though, because she panics and loses her mind. The scathing critic. When Kody Brown and David Woolley eventually met on Sister Wives, they had a really relaxed talk. Kody dug a little because he wanted to discover if David had met the children and how serious it was. He had even taken care of the grandchildren after meeting them. Furthermore, he told Kody that he had a large family and that it did not worry him. He is also quite peaceful because his siblings are polygamous. For his side, Kody thought David was constantly staring at Robyn Brown, whom he didn't like. Although he will always find something to complain about, admirers adore David's laid-back and easygoing demeanor. Sister Wives, Joe Darger, a polygamous fellow. It was once stated that divorce was only acceptable under egregious circumstances. For the Brown family, what went wrong? There are several hypotheses among Sister Wives fans as to why Kody's marriages to 3 of his 4 wives ended in divorce, including Robyn Brown's manipulation and meddling, his friendship with Robyn, and his inflated ego. Kody, who was previously the epitome of polygamy, is currently monogamous with Robyn, regardless of the cause of the problems. His 3 ex-wives, however, have gone on. Given that divorce was frowned upon in the Brown family's religious society, this would have been an unimaginable scenario not too long ago. In America, the Browns were arguably the most well-known polygamous family. Many people believe that the dissolution of their family is a general condemnation of plural marriage. However, at least one other polygamist has stated that Kody, not polygamy per such, is to blame for the breakdown of his marriages. The Browns were friends with Joe Darger and his wives, Alina, Vicky, and Val, who also made appearances on a few Sister Wives programs. My 3 Wives, their own TLC show, was also available. On a Twitter thread in 2022, the family expressed their feelings on Kody's romance's ending. The Dargers said, "Can't watch it," in reference to the Sister Wives season that was airing at the time and came after Kody's split from Christine Brown. It's difficult to watch people you care about destroy themselves when you know that the majority of reality TV is fake. Considering that love was always divided for the wives and multiplied for the husband, one member in the thread questioned whether polygamy could ever succeed. The Darkers retorted that it was the husband's responsibility to foster love within the family and that Kody's own shortcomings were a contributing factor in the breakdown of his marriages. They wrote, "Polygamy is a magnifier. It is magnified if you have love, connection, or any weakness. It is shown if you have ego, resentment, or weakness. Being thankful for what you have is far preferable to wanting more." The Darkers believe that allowing marriage and family issues to worsen will only lead to divorce and catastrophe. Divorce is also a huge failure. In his family's 2011 book Love x3, Our True Story of a Polygamous Marriage, Joe remarked, "Divorce is a very serious matter in my view and only is permissible for the most egregious problems." For instance, Joe's first spouse's gambling addiction prevented him from supporting his multiple families, so his first husband gave Val, his third wife, a spiritual release. The Apostolic United Brethren's leaders disapproved of divorce except in the most extreme cases, according to Val's book. Mary, Kody's wife, would receive her own spiritual divorce years later after those leaders concluded that her husband had essentially deserted her. However, the Darkers' remarks imply that if Kody had dealt with the issues in his marriages sooner, that result might have been prevented. In Love x3, Joe stated, "It is essential that we get along, solve problems, and show each other respect and unconditional love. Because the family as a whole suffers when one relationship is in trouble." He TLC documentary series Sister Wives began by following Kody Brown and his first three sister wives, Mary, Janelle, and Christine, as they outed Robyn as a fourth wife, eventually growing to a family of 18 children. In the opening episode, Kody introduced his numerous, fundamentalist Mormon family and said, "Love should be multiplied, not divided." However, that love has now been split, and split, and split. After hundreds of episodes, Kody has divorced Mary, Janelle, and Christine. He also admits that he is having trouble with Robyn. Off-screen, the family is coping with a devastating catastrophe, and he is not talking to a number of his children. So, should the cameras on TLC continue to roll? One could argue that Sister Wives is still captivating, if not more so given that the Browns are open about the conflicts that existed before reality TV producers arrived. Viewers now know that Mary, Janelle, and Christine had a hard time getting along in the early years of the family and that Robyn's arrival made it obvious to them that she was Kody's favorite. The women of Sister Wives are claiming their authority now that the personal problems are being revealed. Despite holding her ex-husband responsible, Mary is relishing a new beginning. As a single woman, Janelle is enjoying her life. With another guy, Christine has already discovered the love of her life. Additionally, Robyn is making every effort to get Kody to patch things up. Mary, Janelle, and Christine demonstrate that it's never too late to find happiness in these latter-day seasons of Sister Wives. Christine and Janelle have even become good friends. However, even though this may seem like a knife to the kidneys, maybe it's time to let the Browns live their lives away from the spotlight. The family seems to be growing more distant these days with every new season. In one recent episode, Kody even referred to the instability inside the family as a civil war. However, instead of focusing on the future, Sister Wives compels Kody, Mary, Janelle, Christine, and Robyn to revisit the past.